1 for the dawn, 2 for the passion. It's a papa obiagia too. Bibi abefibia enwa. It's a papa yeah.
No hangover. Eti and wine. Peter's Mukunini. It's a papa don't papa.
Hola.
Passion. Yeah, gonna don't papa.
Hola.
Passion. Everybody lift up your glasses.
It's a papa yeah.
Iyanos Gbo, Toposim, Chai, Hey, African Queen Fufu, Otmoto, Oshamosha so, Share, Sakwamena Konakesi Fufruda, she share African Queen Fufu, Massa, Echo today, also Chai, Kama, Nenwa Fefia, Bibiarats, Mufine, Braze, on your market Kamwina, Nankakranka Krenenya, African Queen Makran Kwanguda, Mama Leka, Fufudi J. Jano Boko, Bolunum de Premier in our way, Mete Company na was the African Queen Fufu ya Bridge Memha, Eco African Shepi BM or UK ha, Ebenye Biato, but Ependudu Paza, from Mr. Mark Enchiwa 079-855-33622 do. African Queen Fufu, I wasn't around chum. Iyanos Gbo, Toposim, Chai, Hey, African Queen Fufu, Otmoto, Oshamosha so, Share, Sakwamena Konakesi Fufruda, she share African Queen Fufu, Massa, Echo today, also Chai, Kama, Nenwa Fefia, Bibiarats Mufine, Braze, on your market Kamwina, Nankakranka Krenenya, African Queen Makran Kwanguda, Mama Leka, Fufudi J. Jano Boko, Bolunum de Premier in our way, Mete Company na was the African Queen Fufu ya Bridge Memha, Eco African Shepi BM or UK ha, Ebenye Biato, but Ependudu Paza, from Mr. Mark Enchiwa 079-855-33622 do. African Queen Fufu, I wasn't around chum. Iyanos Gbo, Toposim, Chai, Hey, African Queen Fufu, Otmoto, Oshamosha so, Share, Sakwamena Konakesi Fufruda, she share African Queen Fufu, Massa, Echo today, also Chai, Kama, Nenwa Fefia, Bibiarats Mufine, Braze, on your market Kamwina, Nankakranka Krenenya, African Queen Makran Kwanguda, Mama Leka, Fufudi J. Jano Boko, Bolunum de Premier in our way, Mete Company na was the African Queen Fufu ya Bridge Memha, Eco African Shepi BM or UK ha, Ebenye Biato, but Ependudu Paza, from Mr. Mark Enchiwa 079-855-33622 do. African Queen Fufu, I wasn't around chum.
Now I know a change gonna come. Whoa.
Ghana is in crisis. Ghana needs change. But how do we make it happen?
What we're up against is not going to be easy, but with your support, Ghana will work again.
Support the man who can bring about change, Nana Akufo-Addo. Log on to iamfornana.com. Download the I Am For Nana app on Google Play Store and sign up. Next, choose amount to donate. Then select payment method and enter payment details and hit the donate button towards change. I am for change. That's why I'm donating now.
I am for Nana. I am donating now. Ghana is ready for change. Donate for change. $1, £1, or €1 a day can send them away.
Join me. Join the MPP. We can do it. God bless you. God bless God.
Now I know a change gonna come. Whoa.
Ghana is in crisis. Ghana needs change. But how do we make it happen?
What we're up against is not going to be easy, but with your support, Ghana will work again.
Support the man who can bring about change, Nana Akufo-Addo. Log on to iamfornana.com. Download the I Am For Nana app on Google Play Store and sign up. Next, choose amount to donate. Then select payment method and enter payment details and hit the donate button towards change. I am for change. That's why I'm donating now.
I am for Nana. I am donating now. Ghana is ready for change. Donate for change. $1, £1, or €1 a day can send them away.
Join me. Join the MPP. we can do it. God bless you. God bless God.
Hey, and that's a beer. Madam Macogana, travel agent for him cry to say cry what you want to see. One day, Papa.
Although, open to cry and I won't country. Wow. Mammy come from out MV First Travel Limited. Mammy you say a MV First Travel Limited for one we are very, very, very good. So, person the be a to cry a could be a Saturday, did you or my Ghana? Wow. Bank of Fire, I'm disappointed you. I mean, sure, what watching for here? One chin, you're quite open. I mean, for 1 hammer for a month. One that's on be this house. 1 hammer for 0208 279 8599. I repeat again 0208 279 8599. And I'm Gabotina because 07931 672 984. Samsung open one email at mvfirsttravel@gmail.com and I say info@mvfirsttravel.com.
Hey, although me da sipa, mommy from Cecilia and I book me and person me calling them.
You have reached MV First Travel, specialist in flight and package holidays to Freetown, Accra and Liberia, plus providers of low-cost fares to the USA, Africa and the rest of the world. Please press 1 for sales or 2 for account.
Mr. Shaw, can I help?
Hey, although, a demo you for.
I told you so. Samika Show, MV First Travel, Unia and Kobebibia. From na one more yet that the Anoma Ampa. What do we do? Esandawaba, Yopo.
Naspa, 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 Naspa Radio. Share. Give me some.
It's a so oh da 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 Abba Oziday Adumarakwa Yaba da 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 Oziday
Jack Uchi Naspa Radio.
Hi. Abba. In fact, you have got to Ebenezer. No pay. Abba. Oh. And no pay. You didn't see Bema to Tribusat to Afrena Copong, son of Pay Ope. Niaba Fidiamo, Niaba Sumo, I want to credit 24/7, of course, at Naspa Radio, live in UK. Solid 22 minutes past half 11. Our English Cromwa. My Ghana Motiminka is a solid 10:22 of Ghana. In London is 11:22. With a bit of center pay. Oh, and on the 10th of June 2016. Forever, backwards never. And I pay my fan as I come about our radio. Our English Cromwa. And I want to say about what to say. The channel come for Magabi. Golden Radio, our American man. I want to say Golden Radio. Ocho Manson and I call me Cassie. Drive time and American Cancer. I grab each other in the area. Breathe. What to say? I know power. I say no power. Over the day. It's about to Ebenezer. I know pay. Ever. Yonkopa FM. Our English Chroma. And I pay me the money. So I say, I do feel ye. I do feel you. What's today? Thank you so much for yesterday. Sounds on the pay my man fan. I say more day. Come on, Canary Radio. So I fancy paying. On your brother say guidance. Our video more NPP. Communicator NPP Party UK and Ireland. Your video more. Can I say next week Friday? Naspa Pop Modern Honsem. Very, very important awareness. Very good. Dr. Kofi Adu. Our video more. Yanibedin come on. Ben Ghana Honsem Dawson. Beko Accra. Na Dr. Sebi Rembi. Or the Zeppelin Abraham. Respect to you. Master Richard Sako there, young Pedro Chairman. Chairman, wine. Chairman say, but this happening South Timika. Hey, Chairman, no. Chairman, or baby Timika is Alfredo. In the money ND 247. Na. In fact, people, you man have to be a bastard, sorry. I will break your pim. I'm coming now. I'm there. Me akwada no to before. Also be back with you. And the one class or Boku. Also me boma. Me bones yape. Hey, mina. Oh, I remember back in the days now. Your teacher be school. Dear friend Konsia. Just so no number. What back was right 6. Also me bones yape. Nanisiano, I know a dear papa. I don't know, baby. I say, so do I feel that to you for Naspa Radio? From Kuku Spencer, but I see papa, Jumadi, one no, mano, Yina, ano pass, mano pay, my men fan, I think, come be a boy for a boy, me, and my Jumadi in a gesso, Bini.
Don't Papa Ginseng beaters, Nepashu beaters, and some Papa.
Sasuna, why be you?
Iyanos Gbo, top pussy, chai, hey, African Queen Fufu, Otomoto, Oshamosha so, share, Sakwamena Kona Kesi Fufruda, she share African Queen Fufu, Massa, Echo today, also chai, Kama, Nenwa Fefia, Bibiarats, fine, Brazil, on your market Kahunina, Nankakra Nenya, African Queen Macran Kwanguda, Mama Leka, Fufudi J. Jano Boko, Bolunum de Premier in our way, Mete Company, na was the African Queen Fufu, Abridge, Memha, Echo African African shop BM wo UK ha ebenye biato but ependudu plaza from Mr. Mark Entry 079-855-33622 do African Queen Fufu ahwozina ranko chum.
I'm saying that say thank you so much. Aha, Naspa Radio. You're from me. Cool Spencer. Me did you chame Elfidemwa. Bring Monday to Friday. Say Elfidemwa. I assume on mine Ghana for and I no pay. As I said earlier, once say Gadus Ajenegua and Asasuna Dr. Kofiadu and so Elfidemwa and nay Yabeka Apomodon was very very important. I say Yashaniaka and nay Minimna Doctor everybody. Nemo me said ne. You're idea best ebeboa. I say Yankopon asemeba. A year Juma and Sanasako Bia if you buy. So I got this one for the money, Manchester Mekona Quachi, Nami Nebedin Como, maybe Sano, and Poneboba within the MPP party, same year, oh yeah, because I'm out for my MPP party, UK and Ireland, and Mekona chain, Nami Nebedin Como, yeah, and Ghana, Nikosi Yede, a Sembebri. On my Ghana, and to talk in Suyiri, make Kaisa a fear chair mono man penny can simbi. Say, oh, Sikadi Ebu, now why champagne for say one share. Na odonsu anase ko lensu and da hwa agata se wo my Ghana a niam nkoyi no won hwe na won fo ne nyina nko bia ya ebi si bio na nei anan fitinura koyi ebi asan si bio na we no asena won ka no even worse sing near esi afise se the only thing I say eja nkobem ama nipa bi anhwere won kwa na nei kura nsu atoyi enya tie nti yentumi hu se say onipa bi baakum mienu bi ahwere won kwa enye den menka se mra ena menye komshefo a mebesa esi na mom enye den wanye a obi behwere ne nkwa menti de na mom enye den obi behwere ne nkwa ewo nra insu ya toyi mu na yebetenase se oman ema sabi empenfu bedi yenso a wo beka nsem a wonfa ose enye oyo minu mienu asabi yeti akwantumi yebetenase din na yahwe oman Ghana ati apansamana brini biamo bia na wode uye NDC ni ebi so na wonso uye MPP ni niam ekoso no what unim within you shall we you party atare no f2 ha unim se niam ekoso oman Ghana enya fe. But this time, when you you ask yourself questions, say, why? I didn't know penfuna sangatana si bio. Ama say niyama wenyina kusi. Maybe you are asking yourself, say I didn't know penfuna tanasi. Ama say niyama wenyina si bio. Ebi kwa waka. Say bia niyama koswede anya na NDC party debi wanya. And nam niyama wesunti yebetu belisu election. Waka meboa. So waka. Na enura kra na adiba kwa me ya opanes Kotokai airport pa na light off the whole airport light to call off. I so sad, very 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 sad. And now all sister stations are all my Ghana teacher one cran chrome oko multimedia there na bobo and now one I'm for the best of TNC and penina no one anya bianti because na niama enkoye yedi say ebuman yibisao yedi say ebuman na empefo betena begina ni panim na won atwa toro na won akansem na obi ane ho yamabufu kra ne okovandapol aboye se sabi one of the useless way I'll say it out maka or you very useless Otoman Ghana and no nim so nam street so non sa now on ye come out and no one him. You know, young people way. I don't know. Me huna men can be. I know person got this one. I mean, couldn't catch na men to mano. So I got this one to say.
Cool me hoye na won so so e.
Bibia e bokode.
Nyame adom.
So I got this. I know pay never within the MPP party. And I know my Ghana. So is to buy a year for Bibia our titun can chrome and then patem na kutuka yimshabia so na kinkanie eko off ama say yimshankura na they are finding difficult so mituma esi because untune control one kasa o ye den ebafem Secondus.
Cool me da se. Na sana meko so mechia MPP empanyimfo no machia MPP members a omo UK ni adofo a omo tie enyina. Na sana meko so yam say wa wani tue na your program kese power ha. A ye ka say Nana Akufo-Addo ne former president His Excellency J Akufo. Omo nyina wa ha a na ye program kese power Melbourne. Tino yam say wa na bibia shon senti dru ho na the address ne be ma manfo na womo mbetimi so o maba be start enwumre be 6 say ye de hihye so cool Ghana de yam say eno ntina edru ba bia ne nka na fie de so nka thank God is Friday akura na nka me ne me yire ne me mati fie na nka ye dwodwo ye ho enso no ye hwe ye my Ghana mu na eniema na ehu no ya aroko a je se wodwene ho a enwene eno ntina matam bia no ye sori a na eja ye nso ye de ya no edam ni ye ka bi say who can na who kasa wo si you know ba o me say de nsuo ne toye no ba o me su bi be hwere ne nkwa akora 2 years tema ne nsuo na afa ne ko akora 2 years tema one ne maame wo say ne maame na yi na ni firi ni so ye din o ba ne because nsuo to obi a ofo we ato ofo we ato ya na ni ba no so ne nsuo na ma ne ba ne so de ne kwa akora keto obedan defend ne ho we lose ne nkwa ekwa so enso no we no enye ade bi a ubetimi atena wo se wo blemu citizens no because ade a obia enim na amamuo no enye one day event so process na se be ya o man no wonim wo problem a so you say to be forewarned is to be forearmed ti enim your problem last year ade esi ye nyina ye hui nipa over 250 omo elusu omo nkwa ebi wo kra up to now omo da so go fridge mu a omo family kra emai e no ma ba be fa omo akosi omo because enra de na esi ye no the omo be the biggest victims ehiafo asabi edru anwumre a se ma na bi omo edru awie a no ye pa opa edru anwumre a no wadane ahya o because ba bi obeda kra wonya ba bi na omo de da bridge ase bridge ya ya ba be si aye so na so ana bridge no ebu ne party sa akokono no edru anka anwumre ho na bi beda enso nura hwade a bridge na ase aye hwan omo da wona ifa no mbenya ada empanyufo ye kan Fredo Covanda point ye wasi ne dan e wo botan so wo Makati Hill ono baabi ne dan wo si wo di plane anwumre ahomachi baabi a near the light near the train ye mako okoni fi anu the helicopter no amaso hwi ne de ne ko ehiafo no omo ye victims no omo na nura omo suffer eskafo ne de so omo de ni bibi se kra enye nika so by hwe promises a omo di amayen so Fredo Covanda poedi kan on the 27th of October 2011 or sha kra de ai edru before then kra ka che se Odo River no obetim ama ebedru ba bi kra ye de yacht ebegu ayine so abebe tourist attraction say ready ade ai abedane ye fidie na ekum nipa afibia 27th of October 2011 Fredo Covanda point we will end floods in Accra asmo obeka kire yen no 21st June 2010 death toll reaches 30 following Accra floods eno so Kofi Potofe ono so na numa asem no so now President John Mahama ono so 18th January 2013 President council to start Accra flood management project eno so say am no ka say die ne kosi 10th March 2012 Ghana gets $795 million to reconstruct Accra drains and railway lines. And so ni nyina so ede na ekosi hwe amem
ni nyina ye NDC abresu ya
ni nyina ye NDC abresu ya ni nyina ye NDC abresu ya de atosunum Thursday June 5th 2014 I have directed the finance minister to release funds for the construction of storm drains, and I promise these floods will not happen again in future. ADNC 2015 last year, yeah. And so I can say we say 2014, because now $795 million about the go on my account. Says scan way. A year then after all that cutting sort the directed one a year then and in 2015 no SSC there's Thursday June 4th 2015. The extent of this disaster is unprecedented and we must sit and strategize to prevent this from occurring in the future. We must not behave like vultures. President John Mahama no wasi ni se ye suban ti se mpete ye suban ti se mpete because abo apete de onam wa o ade esa menya ba bia de menya ba bia afi obehia na ade asa no wanya ba bia na no won na mo ensu ato na so ni kosu akra na wato kra na aba be se no senti president ka kire se ye me ambievu ti se pete na after 975 million, the promises from 2011, our promises are not 2015. As some way say to Ghana for now, President, no knows ever compare pete and as you can so a pete. So 8 years promises, Nina, no dear Benesi, she idea and right, see a cuckoo, and run you me dawa bear 10. No, be sending me video every Ghana. Nipa na free akwa akodru Ghana abrofo eni ade a omo ebedru Ghana omo dru hono ma Kotoka International Airport yiri se twom eni asa dum light afi enkrofo mobile phones ena omo aso na omo de hwe omo niema computers nso ne yade ye check no into obi adru o se nipa no ye terrorist bi so eni pa boni ni bi so ye wanted person bi eni ya hwe no na se sa sum twom no ebe de nipa na free ho. There was another guy also train ni nua bi ko Canada also okoja ne kwan up to 2 no order so airport wonom a omo twen ase light ne beba ahomache 2 enti so wafru bie na de akwa akoduru honom a na ya dum light eno no be check out and also obe stay or and obe dey pie
na even though Ghana say wo so fi your mind Ghana na obi a wo ko US na wo be transitor na plane to Jawa wo di land ase no so ko
eno so ko enti we say say ka na ba na nye ekaketwa senka Britain has says obi o ku tu kwan na delay bi anase bi a plane no cry because it me happen sometime na so omo anu e ba so omo na amu delay a yan compensate you no cry no play fair ne de on be double ne de amount enti Ghana home be say they are not going to do this because companies no they know say honamra anya adwuma ena so omo ka so omo Jesus ka na ne Kotoka ne kire start ne adwutwa asase ne ton ne de man crofo ne atimi de atua say ska no enti adenti ne etena ho ma sa eniema we nyina e happen ade ati Ghana journalist omo no be ka asem we say na omo ka na as yede niema na ajutu ye no afi omo start and omo shift blame no omo de akoma citizens no $795 million na de buy citizens ne de koma omo there be ye de koma leaders no afredo covanda boy what na ban room ne mansion mu ensuo ni timi nyiri ba bi otene da ene ye kire Noah e penso ensuo ni bi na eto so say Ghana wo hwe ensuo ya start to ya ebinom de omo Noah penso no omo aduru da because ebinom ejina omo dan so saa dan na omo flows no omo gina so na ensuo na akoto omo ho wo be hwe ka na da ensuo mu ti se yesu sa na ye ntontra ka no na de na ekọ so enti sa eniema we se nyina na ekọ so no journalist omo wo ho no omo na so omo feel omo se no omo ka na even citizens no omo so hunu se ye de sa sika we nyina eba yetimi to Ghana yetimi kra V8 be 200 ne ye de abom ne ye de aba V8 ba akoye sen ne ye chema ahemfo ne ye chema asofo ne ye chema nipa no omo to asem ba omo nka no kre we ya ba sofo bi nkogina na sori dem no omo president achi obo obesan ka se ye mo mpan ma president na mimi nya kwan se me boss ampan na ma president kama bo nse wongu because nipa pa so obetena no aka se me bievu ti se pete no osan tena ho bievu ti se pete wo hwe nkrofo so mo mu bievu ti se pete se ya na wo ko bon pa so onya nkwa na still a o meye sa pete suma we se na ye fa me wu enti niema na e koso wo Ghana no eduru se ye kan enra ku ye tia se me na hansa ne ye ka se eduru ba bia youth any citizens na e wo man eduru ba bia se wo minister wo MP na so oba o health minister na waba hospital na hospital honom ni incubator kura na akura yare a yede ne betum kura bi ni honom basic eniema enipa hia to survive na bi ni na health minister ba honom a cars be di na anim ne ho niema e beba no na so oba na mo so san agye ne so mo atimi atobo abo bi amro no amena hu se post na odi no nkwase a post no odi eniema omo ye enkoyi a emra na nsuo fa alajo nsuo edru first jeje pen so alajo nsuo to a no de dingi no de asi nsuo nim no nam so no kanu no de asi nsuo no so no na jeje kofo ba ya oka so obeye no se alajo nsuo no to a sa na ye wo honom enye sa ho na mo de amaba ma benya 795 million na mo ti wo ade musika no beto mo nsem a mo si Mahama Gina 2014 so we see a solve niema bi na we don't have to behave like vultures 2015 e wa na nsuo to e hwede esi wo circle afa nipa no kura no mawu no yes sa wo mo de gu ayi tipa truck mo ti se mo ti se ayi emponchi bi ya kunkun wo mo na nipa hye wo mo a ematan obatan pa da hona ne bada no so no wa hye no mo nyina agu ho eniema we nyina si Ghana ya mfa nya futuo nyame ya dom sika ne bibia o even si nya outside help kura na sika se Ghana ye generate no ye ni ankasa ye betimi di asiani so ne ya bibi se sa odo river ye hu baabi ye nim baabi a no fre eno a wo ka che se efri eyi honom efri ewukrom abu achim honom abu akwa na eba enti si nim baabi efri ne nim baabi ekọ ni ye hwe baabi a block na se ye yiska ni ye di biebia akwa anim ye good tunnels ni ade a ekrom ye si ayeti ewo mu se duru baabi a ensuo to a etimi flood baabi because me say baabi a first na mete island village na baabi a me dan na metim na is just about 30 meters from river lee no enti one mo kra na say me copay insurance kra no mbusa me how far I live from the river na me can almost say they I'm not qualified omo mame enti no krom ya na bi no titi nsuo pa enti duru baabi na extreme weather bi a nsuo ni timi to e ma ne flood omo so but yen omo titi krom ya island Chade na Ghana ye kra de nke ye situation is not that bad. Eniema ka kra bi na o se ye. Se adan ena nipa asisi. Na se baabi asisi no enye. Na so omo so omo ye adan ne ebu free ho kra na. Se wo mu afree ho na se adan na nipa se unim se adan ye siesi waterway. So also we ye the block drainage. Na se we antimi amfa ye ne yan si form an kire se de panyini ye. Panyini wo no ba tifie no ya de bone a wo betia no sentu obi susu efa kwan bi so enkran no obi aye hot asasi bi a yo se no obi anu dan no within 2 months no apagya dan na si wo so no de wo hu bibi na no si ebubu because you take those decisions no now omo ka say si ya ben aka 5 months ni ato aba enti ade o se wo mo ye no se o se dan bi ni ebugu a omba akobu agu omba ka se be affect wo mo results enti nya ade ombe ye se next time nso so se MPP nso so ba so a wa obi nso ti ba bi ono so be ka se mi nso say yenye but as a country no there are serious decisions bi o no mo a o si e take ni nyina na e di push your country ni e prevent sa enema we say last year the AAC obi ti broni te Canada no wa hu se Ghana for the sebe ya dwene mu no enti the AAC no ya bet ama this year asan happen biem no the $10,000 no the akwa bet say we nipa no bet no wadi anaso oni wadi ni nyina kire sebe me kwa kasi agimi abeka se me withdraw into the end ya me nka ya dwene mu no so na mpanyimfo na sebe omu di yeso no omu ye so useless say NDC na onye obi ti say Alfredo Covandapoy last year after this disaster no ya choose no as best mayor in Africa kra no timi say ye yare kakra say Covandapoy so ye human being and we conscience that dey happy and kwa resign
you choose ni we happen the following day na that incident
ye dey yin man no na we na o say ko reject yin kra na ko san resign Madagascar omo to aba na omo light dumso ya bi wo omo to aba government ni ba ne campaign message and so obe solve dumso no na so antimi solve obe resign within 6 months ana de ne san akoso no or resign the government nyina resign omo san to aba ofro what ho no ye mayor one person atna ho ama enipa 250 over 250 wo mawu emun kura ne ade wo mawu ba bia anka nipa ba akokura wu wo
last year some man panika yenti eni emra
it's prone to flooding, but aside from that our own human activity makes these floods were. Littering in the drains and all that make it difficult for the water that is coming from the mountains. Most of the streams that go through Accra take their source from the mountains. And so people building in waterways, littering the drains, make it difficult for the flood water that comes from the mountains to reach the sea. And so we've created a human intervention between the source of the rivers and the sea where they are headed. A lot of people have lost their lives. I'm at a loss of words to express how I feel. Many of them through the flood, and then very many of them through the fire incident that took place here as a result of the explosion that took place in the filling station located right here. Yesterday, the emergency services, including the military, the police, the fire service, were all called out to come and help. They managed to rescue quite a large number of people, but unfortunately, I want to take the opportunity to commend the security services for their diligence. Throughout yesterday night, many of them have not had any sleep. We were closely monitoring what was happening. And then also to express my condolences to the several who have lost relatives and the victims. Take some measures to be able to avoid this happening in the future. A lot of sympathy and pressure not to take those measures. But I think that the time has come, for us to remove houses out of waterways. And the public should understand that it is necessary to save everybody else. I mean, this loss of life is catastrophic, almost unprecedented. And so we'll leave the city authorities and the emergency services to continue to do their work. But we must sit and strategize to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We shouldn't continue to be like the vulture who says he would roof his house when the rain stops. Year in, year out, this continues to happen. And until we attack it scientifically and strategically, we'll continue to have these problems.
Okay, so thank you so much. You said all this last year, and now, as a president, maybe I said, I don't know to my phone. You said all this, very beautiful speech last year. I don't know to my phone. Say Gadus.
Cool. And one as someone who said, dear, and wait me, I found. As a president, he has the power to hire and to fire. After the Covanda point, we fairly totally. And he said, John Mahama, say, yes, what you want to say, one, dear, Nencrophobia Biano, he will just condone and connive and just support, protect them. And Alfredo Covanda point, Kunu Okran was Akino. Kobe sending a text message and I was up. Now, as fire no say when you major any beam. Then he will choose what can say to say Nekasa no Okasa no crown. Only authority be because ni pani be bro man the money awarding the corruption ni sikaya 750 and 95 million here they buy. One wo nyina no wo chedi. Nti says Accra pa ku minu mienu nyina ye ni mu Accra. Before omu ba so we said dey na kofuo no ba kofuo ba obeyes circle na we said dey say si a omaye circle ensuo to ye bridge o maye aka ka na ensuo no agrusro
titifo no sabe yesi onyansa ba ye nim nyansa nse titifo no bebre
abi ku
Kwame Nkrumah circle na da ho no Nkrumah no mo ye Kwame Nkrumah circle no omu nim niam bebre e wasase nim wontre wo ye cycle no to ho no niam na wasase na se no nyina no wo mo ye such a way say dachi bia no won be ye this kind of overpass because every population because no be ye nti wo mo ye nyina odida but for some reason contractors na buy and they won be ye that overpass wo ho no minim niam bia baby asase na so no dunya bia wo asase na so no bia won block no enti aman suo na sabi efi my from say bia Kanda side ho efi GTV side ho won say honya disane and eba circle wahu eba graphic area ho gina no so honya no ye low efi circle PNT eba soro kakra no before won from Coca price wo no so also isaneba efi from Newtown isanesa na ba circle from Asalam that's also saneba circle into hoyo boom. And I say, in so na or don't so that also no, it's in from a brick. Nancy fi alajo, eba speed ni nyina no so no say nsu nyina from a breed just imagine the mountains nsu eto mountains ni nyina no eba it is a nyina be hia ho na ebufa so enti ana na ye hunyansa na ye cycle we no ye chita ye ni ye such a way say nsu no ya ebinya kwan na tuma ko akosi ni mo de bia ask myself these questions na ye see afu your pen for Ghana na wo mu disket to just ka kese de wo mu di na woni mane so obepeska no na wo ma so na better brochure bank Ebusuya mema also akwanyan exactly 51 minutes past the hour of 11 doctor of them na mum answer Dr. Baba no wo won sembia obeso obisa utumi frɛ o America 347-878-1912 347-878-1912 London 0208-144-8198 0208-144-8198 on Skype naspa.radio say gadus na o yene wo fidem wa o ye kasamafo ema NPP party UK and Ireland London komwa and is also enra nyeme koso wo man Ghana so what timu sem obi ahwe ne nkwa utumi frɛ fidem wa na wo ka kire wo ne share say wo so ne koso wo Ghana no nsu yi no wo asem bi ka fa ho a why not o man panic last year say adia a bit of the past but still asamba Uji says any money makes you know way bema endis for elusu election 2016 ana idea sebe amanfo ebebu eneguso asana to Obama NDC party. What do you think? And then I'll do it for second to still na main call doctor so
cool me dance asam no say emre ni so but ni asam ni tintin ni tie wa nyina mu ya ni say cool empanyufo yo mu di asu
second hold on na my main call amato so na me kodongo kaya eni nkomo America kodongo me tie
cool na mo tse yan pay
boni eni makwemu
o and pay matcha na matcha telefone na me na so studio na
o medu ya ne second na ba ono wantimamba
yo eni kwa me tia wa na pay
so kono
matcha ukuku ankata na nyame shira wojuma pa fudi magana kuku the course of circle I did be a year hopa. Wouldn't we say a friend saying on the 10th of March, 2012, Daily Graphic Reporter said Ghana contribution say 975 million. I did be a constructed drainage. Now it is a Western Rail Line. And then in 90, I feel na John Mahama, Babeka and say. We instructor financial on camera near family village. Kuku Sanko for we you can see a deal here. And one is able to talk out. They are just useless. Only are so useless to say, word are so useful. Stretch for Gabra, Abeka and the pay say, and let doom so, a man penetrated for 4 na andi sire kuku na wa dwen
na me last me can say be say I na me central for cross say be I ya mama fo kwan ma wo mo yese ma no I don't really understand because say kufu kufu fought for how many years? 8 good years. And this matter abaso atamo saba Mahama Saba for 4 good years. 8 years. And said the more mo hunyansa say mo so mo hwe na ejina
Dabi no mapende na ku follow ba ye no. Sika ba ni say 20 billion. Say musica ba fa bo say it's over 200 billion. I confirm what fini. Mo timi say problem no. Mo na so brebu ku for. O say bia be ka say NDC party ye vote ma won say amomra. Dana fo eni nyansa na vote ma won say san ko fo obu ni hwe ye no. Amomra na ko mo say problem ayen. And no more than the problem. Na yan ye twa ho na ye solve aba ho. Na sen fun we say no. Usu gaba o be ka tell ye say ko fo fota. Ko fo wa ye dai. Show say 2030 Bulgaria energy equals to 13%. Ko fo no sorry ya ma prime minister no 2030 I resign. The whole cabinet I resign because of energy have gone up 13%. Ghana me no can say a minimum cost to over 400%. Now your boy and Sam,
okay, but that's thank you so much, Conan. Because of time, I have to say bye to you. But that's it. Because of time, I have to say bye to you. My main call Abua, America. Abua, what to say?
Yo, cool. Michelle, no one big up for you.
What would you say?
Ichame system, so many our lending. The American is well, I get we years in case watch Ibrahim Mahama. Nimiano. Because you know Ghana and Ibrahim go far government equipment sold could team. I got him. Or what baby or titi. No, any free. Over MPP for Kokai and then the Bufuya and MPP for the political and then I say, over here, so Sunday or Sunday bill, Sunday core parliament, and some coaches scouts are in this kind of coaching in that you may get more here. For a better man can get your short memory.
Thank you so much. My main call. Maybe I want to be amazing.
If I show you your penny, this is
Bonnie in my quemu.
We are some as such. I mean, we are say every corner we near sea. We are some as such. The whole way. I mean, sure never found for. I mean, oh yeah. And they, as somehow may tell no for Nina Saka, Yamisha Papa. I mean, they say they're with Virginia, and you know. Kuku, maybe we are the Sweden and Metro Mampanian. A cozy Fatima Questi commander. Nasa, Yenya, and home, Acadi, and yet, say, Sicilia. Can they assume Snasi, Aquatia, Toprema, and Junasi, and me, Greg Kahunina, Takrasino? You know, can they make it Fatima, but with you, Uncle Yadum, or dear, materials in the holiday, in reality, and I could. It's better, but this is the reason they say. Takradi, keep close again. I'm in material very demandia. Yes, I think machine down there. Cadedia, I'm the machine is one day. I mean, you find in your matches. I'm the whole Ghana Sass or Previaco. I'm an Anina. But this I don't know. Okay. That should be this is second. Me real papa. Now, hey, that's it. Ocean Pedia, Obi, move for Nibino, Obi private case, Swakum, or maybe in Swakum or Paso for crack and a pump him, it's a for. I reckon, that's some way a BSC. Yeah, Matramaque. Oh, yeah, so she's a big year. Matramaque. It's not many a cane. Cook, about you say. I don't plan on a penny, you know. It's way or could you not empty, yes, after Obama over a Biasa Sapper with a Shamra. Papa, but local let's have a Betiano and men would say, but do better and Yamino Yadima.
Yamison Untra, but I say, yes, so our friend medical more, and I see all the Jumani one man in your pass, and for 2 more calls now, Dr. Kofi do also at your seminar. So, Oba F1, for I would say.
Yeah, a cocoa memory, Medasi, so I found the cuckoo. Cuckoo, yes, Yamina, Yamin Slamupa, Cuckoo Swam. Well, I take your boy. Also, on one Catamahama, what I know, pity. Way over car, say, see, I suddenly see the number of walk across or your jump phone. Over car, not at the problem, and this is for the joy near the yellow. Swallow. And then at the point, yes, I'm not back. Yeah, you know, mine, who could say some way, as last year. And I see that you start for Fungu, a year, Kiabuno. And I'm the Makawa, some can I'm to say, say, yeah, and sure, yes, to send the Fambu Kia, we say, yeah, and can you form it, you know, walk out to me? You will be finance up. What said you? Me and no, here, me, pa. No, woman, the car, every year, you teach me a papa to send the previous. I see a Jawa year. I never been on near Mission. What I said to hope you. She said, Mamma, what are you pretty? Oh, pretty, that makes me that what are you pretty? Won't you know my gun? I won't walk out and follow. Who won't man or none and move? She said, and young cat, and you see at the same to a monthly, baby almost here. I'm out for quite no one of a victim. Let me have the same cat ready before. And young canning you see, and I won't create you a gun. Listen, I want to move back on you. You move to your own chat. Why am I just about to start with Mother Grove for today? Mother took to Adawa. What did that cat I can see? What is the other sign? Now, would you ensure that we can have me in the cat level? Some more office, you know. Did he mess you up? Did he mess you office? Now, we have a send and then yes, you office. What we can see if you are on my photo. Musha ye. Nan ya obeka chero. Mobekane. Ya waka see a bomutia. Na nya mo jeno e wo Bible mo enye ya jenia de ka wo Bible e ti any si for mo so ni bi ye o Na bia to the picture over no job picture. Kuku me da nyamishra.
Well, Mr. Thank you so much. Oba Efiana say odi papa. I mean ko ohene bada ko ho na mi wipe na Dr. Kofi Edu fa den sempa embreye. Ohene da ko what say?
That's a now what to say?
Boni enima kwa mu akra ma mi ti.
Madam was my pa moye. And no be jam pa me ye man room bi.
Anya hwe.
Yeah, me takra me kan say mama de em say na mamu no obuo no. Em say da bre ni me tu ni fu. Say say previous pocket so na se bia na ya ma ni game a asem obeka kire no ba ma obeka kire amanfo. Into de kire de ebeba no. Sa neba na di si fon fa nya adisua. Me takra me kan wo abato no ho. And a professor B. I'm so Council of State. We issue be a graphic about champagne. The comments no about my no. In an say a amount for say party beer or beba or new food ye at the bano. More to son or so. I am a say sir professor no work sa semono. The tick Ghana ekoso na who watia say about electoral commission. A photo ben na wo tu wo ba koko na ye tulu 44 woti. Ye di agro na wo men na me kom de me na ka jon na me ndi ya. Me mra ni agro nyim se obedi agro no. Yakwa abato be emprensa ana emprensa se pinu emprensa ne bekoi ni na mutintim na maji abato na fiensem mutintim o just afinsem again na wo electoral committee no mu a enti won change names no a won person obechisa ene kuku jai akeka kan be jai ene ba nsa de ene wo the nutum kasa etia sabe fa se MPP ene na mafuto nse so futo dia onko kacha akoko de se omna fi no nwane akoko ye make a marco si anse ne on kan se yenya ba sha to say se ene on sa let vote no na papa register na papa enye pay.
Thank you so much. Na say ya odi papa minia berima entertaining kano na say ya bode abusu adwumadi wano manu ya no pass prepare Dr. Kofi Edu aykrado so on the come about Dr. Mamimfa me bra playing Bishop Yamwa. Bishop, what to say? Oh, Bishop Yamwa went to me so well me that say Mami ko because me ko Bishop back Mr. Dr. Kofi Edu aykrado so this putting na bre me no me nyina na pa nyina mind here me twa mo kakra bi na maba. Okay, so thank you so much. Time check is only 5 minutes past 12. Dr. Kofi Edu, Atunase, Bisano, and then no Brian. Many say Akuma Yari and as a heart failure, and then be become one sem. Maminko, the women are crabber, and then idea, maybe why ready? What for pen and no paper? Chudia, Nichiroma. Say, be a semi becano, so choto, be a dubio babodino. Now, what he say, to me a trotua, what you want to offer the chida, no amount, drew no dingy. Now, what to me, I think, happy be. I never boy papa, yena, Yaro Yahu, now so you need him, Yenam Kake, Yenam, any Yenam, Sani and Nam, and ye didn't ye di cacao. So that's ye. You did now, did count. You did you, and nobody did normal. And you didn't see one year, dear. Akumaya, no, that's Susanna, be a trash. Aha, and tis your dear, bia na adu bia wonom so do godidi no wan ya na aduro no ene honam enye ene wo pressure no nye bia na wakom ntentem dodo ema se wo beti candidate wo beti no wase obi odidi saa no offer mu wi also oba utimi yeden wakuma branten bia na yen oba ne mfom so papa ndidi dodo udidi atobo ase bia na pressure no very high on that very day. Dr. Gofiadu, akra, omote den. Bibia bako. Dr. na min change remu na eyana.
Oh yeah.
Edidi murso.
Dia besa be kan se aduane ye. Ne mo aduane papa. Yes, de enye. Nti u ka se nipa ni dia se enye. Woni dia be na onya.
Doctor, me ke aduane bia ye di na anajo ko da udidi no. Bia na wo pressure no high. Nti wan check ne bi na wan hwe ni ya. Wako didi muroso.
Afi na Matias.
Aha.
Eno so aduane eno so eboa. Mo.
Doctor, my dear.
Ni gisem be ba ha metie nsem a ekoso no a me hia ne mapa. Ze gala se ina ekọ ho achenti. Na nsuo no de ye hu. To me se ina nan se ewiase na asem ne si wo Ghana de se de chese nche na obiati enti so omanye Ghana for kra no sabe omu take interest in these things na wo sabe ya wo ewo sa o man hu aya na hadwi chese wo ye da wo ndimi nkase mfa ho ya reho sab apomdin asama na ebe kan ye akoma na asana me kan human development kakra ipa enam ho nso wo mu kakra isanse say obane ba machia na sperm no kushia no efen ovum no etimi formo akola no that stage no formo foforo no efen zygote na efri sambre no akusi na otwenkron efen embryo na time messe zygote embryo fetus ni infancy ni na stages of development. Now every now chrono akusi 40 weeks no. Now chi aduanai no. And if any fetus. Na 40 weeks no na say now chi aduanai no completed weeks no. And ye uwa akola no if any 10 baby. And kola bi wo ha ye wo mu before 37 weeks. Ye aduasanson. San kola no from premature babies. Na ye wo free samre no akusi afeno samre no from infant. Na free ho akusi se ubedi emfiedu no for a child. And the 10 to 20 years no and if an adolescence. Na adolescence no krapo no ye mu early, mid and late. 10 to 14 year early adolescence a hono na e ma free access almost no omu nyina de but do na free access almost e bra for the very first time na mama so no free access almost sure free access e kase omu minimum free access e emu yedu na fe enwi ba omoto mu na abogese no na de na late one no late adolescence no ye free infiedu nson eko na if do so kosi if you do no late adolescence if you corner then if you're adult physiologically whom some bra or was this 16 years cross be adult will be 18 years crew be between two aba be adult then physiologically there that's how it stands and never ka akoma ho the ntia be frase bobo so say if free sa zygote no akosi sa na otwenkro no akoma no develops and becomes completely formed. Na entino samre no so we oba na onyensen the first 9 weeks no se amo ubreya na oyi di no msanom ne nunum noa emfata ebetima kof affect sa akoma no. There will be a fetal alcohol syndrome. Ma woman must be a woman in Seno. We will cry on in say because on him. nti oba so ufiri ase se wo pe ba hwe ho so yi sanze me some cheche nema dia komayade ba nti na me firi ase sa no nti no be na afi ubehu so afi de ofuru be kese na afi de na I too late because 9 weeks they so crucial ebinim no be lithium no ne alcohol is one of them and all that enti sara je na koma no for mu wi a e wo mu two parts e wo benkum ne onifa nti boni be say left heart and right heart benkum no ena adwuma kase ni nyina gina bombo jano nene eko unipadua no afana nyina na semoja na ko dru unipadua no mo a na ye adwuma de aduane ne mframa kɔ na ye adwuma wi a na fi na wo carbon dioxide na so aba right side of the heart na fi akon if you rata of the heart na ko na wakara mu na kyese asako fa sa aduane ne mframa na oxygen no and sana samba left heart. And that's the cycle. The left heart and the right heart. Now, impukra left, no, it was so near form. You were left atrium and then left ventricle. Left ventricle, na jumakasi anipa. And if I know right atrium and right ventricle. Now, between the right ventricle and right atrium, you pump them. I mean. Valve and I've been coming so any atrium ne ventricle or quite to be the my friend valves, left valves. And he Nina where you may be a mood for a specific reason. Yeti because I say, Sani, my name in a who team teach ma and Umbocrano Benkumno and in the funnel. Oh, cement wall be at the infinity. I have a septum. And so no more took routine but them. Engineers what to say, be a holding heart. Took routine but them. So I took no but that I mean by mistake. Holding heart. Inti a collab whoever no na walk my idea. Inti this didn't call theatre na. Yako sisa kwan se kwan dem a enisa kwan dem no wrong na yade no di ni ventricular septal defect na members mbeka weza kase and yo atrial septal defect ena mpukura po no ebinu wo ha genetically no na omo enya sa yade akoma yade no free o mawofo so there are genetic causes as well. And the binums or high or syndromes, say Turner syndrome, Down syndrome, Marfan syndrome, where's Akasiakasi, that's Ukadiana Wakani. Now, Nina Timima Sabi Akumano in your problems. And then Pokran Colano, a war more premature, or more very high chance of getting my idea able to say BBFN is a PDA, patent doctor's arteriosis near there. Nina no ho draw ho bi wo ha ka ne no na inducid na kedi enum ma enu no na no ma wo na ye wo ya no sa inducid na nse enu ne useful akoma ya de bi na ye fe no abrewa bebo no absolutely abrewa bebo ti bi wo ha se ne omunyi premature for omunyi a sa kwa no etimi sa heart problem etimi si nanso bi no wo ha na ye ma inducid enti akuma problem I war from the na from Nkolabrem no na 8 out of every 1,000 children I woman had problems. Na makase titru omo wo ye wo before 37 weeks no I from premature or preterm babies no I omo no dia no and there's a higher incidence of heart problems. The idea be to say diabetes etimi man kola bi wo ha wo ma na wo ya de friend say cardiomyopathy, diabetic cardiomyopathy. Eno so yakoma ya de ne bia. Sanso na ye wo nyade ahoro bebre syndromes bi dum to say Vatel syndromes no bi dum. Eno apart from akoma ya de na ya da bi no vertebral problems bi na de. Na netito de meka pa no yade a yina efre congestive cardiac failure eno no ade a na ye frɛ na akoma yade pa no congestive cardiac failure no itia o mu nyina ne sɛ akoma no sɛ na me kyekire mu no ɛwɔ sɛ etim bom mogya no efre ni padua no na in cardiac failure no sɛ failure ati sɛ wo pump bia sɛ failure na sa adwumadi a mekan entimi maso yi enti no eya na nipa no wo ho a na ne na ase atatai obi wo ho a obo wa kra na bi wo ha na mogya wo afi oda na dwo a sunyo ba ko mienu miensa kra na obeda so a sla na ne homete shortness of breath enti obi wo kra na anadwo no ontimi na so trance but trance the whole day. That's cardiac failure. And apart from that, no so no, na omobo one so anadwo. Nti cough, shortness of breath, sa onasi atatai. That is congestive cardiac failure. And this ho. Nti woni afi. That's a sa name nemo nyina so da anadwo na obo wade nice. Esanse what the whole flat ntina. Na also who say bibi nkoso yi wo
Dr. Antina okasa bia na wada ho flat no so obi so da kwan ben so yeda ye benkun so ana in because bebre say yeda ye benkun so a na ye because na akoma no so enya ba bia da na so da won say person akoma no sinse wiem
benkun so so that's the best position na the American ni say omo work cardiac failure na say akoma no e fail no so oda benkun so kra na say flatter na obowa esanse ya na mogya no akogina nipadua akomanu bebre
okay
enti mi pompe ma so de wo say no enti eno ne cardiac failure tietia enti so wo ho na unim se nsuo gina wo mu sitiro de obetu mo nsuo gina wo mu no so obu so onan efiase se etata na afeso da na joa na ohumete shortness of breath, cough, sometimes hemoptysis, moja kakra and onas data. And these are so one antika crab during the day, one antika crabia or bread. Essence of what didn't need nipaduanum. If you say command in Yajuma, a bit me sa oxygen americano, betimi magonia energy. So there's lassitude, there's easy fatigability, shortness of breath. Jonante, if we have Pia Bontia, no bread. Obi ha 700 meters no bakwa e be taken be 30 minutes maybe 1 hour kwa kra bi no abresanse ni padua ne ahode enti enne no na meka ho asem dedi ka won say wo ebinum so wo ha na omo so wo slow heartbeat na no obi bi sam say sawakuma ebo say ene ye ka say wo slow heartbeat. We can say the normal average heartbeat here 72 beats per minute. Now, we say into no the 70 and I just say normal, yes. It can go as low as 60. Now, ebino so kwa na 60 kwa no enusa eno na e friend slow heartbeat. Now slow heartbeat no one of the common causes BBF say heart block. Oh, say akomana apart from say muja enamu na ekoba no namkum muscle. And a muscle no your electrical conduction. I free akomani ni fa hona babesen ekubenkum. I say there's polarization. Very big words. There's some church because obu ha otie no ebia na a student or a medical student. You need to your SN node and the AV node. Enti sa conduction no say anya adwuma yi a there is be a friend heart block. Enti so what is a bit more high amount pacemakers. So electrical activity in adwuma they give them pacemakers to control the heartbeat. And this heart need below 60 AB and now you got a heart block.
All right.
So answer na say heartbeat of more than 100 a corner AB and now will be a friend arrhythmias and I say tachycardia. Rapid heart beating and normal. Impokra nkola o mofoforo say bi wo ha 220. Na adro ho bebre, yo nuru bebre wo ha it solves our problems enti enye blood pressure nkwa asem na debia wo se ka wo se ka akoma no so ankasa ho asem isam se debia ara me ba nsem no bebre wo ha na wo se me kana nso mbre nti no mentimi nti ne no se tumbo na me chechire ho ye na inu antiase enti heart failure and treatment in the treatment is simple. You will be a friend digitalis. So what did you need that? Digoxin. And what lessons to do that? Water tablets, Lasix, and furosemide. And you use. And anybody who wants to advise for say be a janchini, diet. Just idea. Digitalis also almost side effects be brain. A dry, very powerful. And just a doctor prescribe. You can't just take it without doctor's prescription. You had diarrhea, my arrhythmias, timikra, ma akumano, a ball low, but be a friend bradycardia, and you know, say a dangerous drug. And yet dangerous say, would it to tea akuma failure no a dangerous side? No, it was side effects. Into the dose, no, say very specific, very, very small, 0.25 milligram 3 times a day. And then Sakra bit I mouse high dose, and I will say you initially more high dose be just to kickstart the heart once again. And if digitalization, your medical school and a medicine, this is what we were taught. Of course, modern medicine, no, as a acronym, but still the Jackson is still being used. The moment you other Nrua and Sutimi Aboa. And yes, I come a bit more fast, a bit more slow. And a bit more normal, then so a bit more failure. And failure no can be the result of high blood pressure, can be due to diabetes, can be due to any condition. And Pukrano and Saint Crown, your Yadibia, didn't say, I mean, Yadibin Moha, a friend Kawasaki disease, no money there, and so to my former aneurysm in the heart. A friend Kawasaki. Doctor now discovers I idea no. Or Japanese. Akuma idea and also very Maka genetic one, Down syndrome, Turner's, Marfan's, at Makuma idea. It is a war. Now, because we may yakula here and yame, Mini go and check up because a beer not maybe or unim. Maybe genetically could be an some chromosomal disorder. I mean, it was never detected when you were a child. And he will be here. I come home as a maybe who can say maybe a CD about the heart. That's it. Church muye uchi muntina zeno. Any animal or amanano or any landing hano. So be what of from me. I am a crabby. I am a try say me more almost as this nibi. Yeah. Now America for the Sunday or more. We are say a fan and almost so at tea. No moment the brower. In fact, Rose first see a cupboard. Ganos canona is Gesha said, yeah. Divider. You display. Walker fashion na bonati. I make crab those years ago because I love tea. Listen to them and I enjoy listening to these things. So I said, me pay this yapa. Now the first time I'm here, I don't want to learn from it. I also want to say, there's a more reason why you should listen. You must say, baby, and the DVDs there. Now, we can there say, na yede in a corner, you're queer, and in a it is a beer or be or Akumayaria and Akumayariboa or Froa, what to be possibly command now where tea there were also tears a child near Bayen as a phone is very, very, very important. Diabetes, oh, yes, I know be not. Me the last week name birthday. Oh, okay. To me near my that's one kind of just say over Saturday and the secret. As I move the minute. Who's a minute? Until me go check here and just say almost about 30 CDs and DVDs. Wow. Just say a gua. She me draw a special draw. It's amazing. And Kuku Yajuma. And Fasono. Nice one.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kofi Adu. That's what you want. Ebusia say, "Oh, say be Mr. Doctor. Why not?" And in some kind of why not? Be a doctor de obuena koma and as obuene kwan to say near how o mind Ghana fu bia no ade obema wo imwaye. Onim kwan de why not? No so onim de onim kwan na obeka just say, but doctor need say what being said. I say be no kache na onya no imwaye ema. This one say be Mr. Doctor. Why not to me for video 0208 144 8198 0208 144-8198 and your UK lie, US lie, and in Canada for me to be for 347-878-1912, 347-878-1912, where America lie, Ofra, and to international rate be a local lie, 347-878-1912. Your WhatsApp number, a Ghana number, to reach and so say a 00233 544 8 00233 544 805454. Repeat it again. 00233 544 805454. Jerry, what is it?
Yo, Kuku. Doctor Michelle pa nyamisho Jaini Michelle doctor.
That's Jamisha also.
Yamisho pa. Maybe me ko hospital na doctor na no hwe me no so. Say next time you say be am a dentist na me koye be am me ko tu me say na ya. Me ma doctor ni ya we say. Was me wo obisu we do say mamo say there wo my heart.
Yeah.
You know, me kan che no answer na say your me Libya o baye.
No, so more antibiotics and sakrana.
Antibiotics, yeah, that's all can.
Okay,
me back to me back 7 year old boy no so o mo ko check no so see our hole in the heart to say they didn't person who say a normal na say dia me won ti na me ba no so I want the same problem na me dia no and some way say the only a be here and not a thing.
Okay, holy heart no me that say oh dia na wo kan ye e wo say Ghana no na e will be a rheumatic fever. Rheumatic fever no na nso me kasa akoma no e benkum ne woni fa na benkum no e was so ne ofom na e so ne form no e will be a valves. Na in rheumatic fever no sa valves na na yade e fi koso a damaged. Bibi e no say it me prolapse, it me rigid, disease, it me affected valves no. Enti e no e rheumatic valve disease. And no and your fault. If you are who say say usana sa unya sore throat. No Ghana no streptococcal throat infections. Na entity here if you throat na timiko mojam biwa na akolande on sa valves ya make kan wasem.
Dr. Sanka, so pen paper hose ni pa do so ntinka o cho no makoma so pen so na me ma pen ni bi na doctor pen okay because so do so depend do so pa me say me be say ma fu bisa won say papa ma me ko wofaya what is it?
Yes
wofaya what me ga
enti no ma me wi ono no de quickly o say akola no de no ne wo de no there's no it's a different
yo wofaya yet on come me yenti
yo cool na mi sha mi aduma pa mo ya de bua Ghana ma ya tia abusiafo ni adofo landing na
bo
cool me asem tia e ba to doctor zu mo ya na mze ya na kasa no wati de enti de papa enti ba to ya na wa check no zo amai
okay
mi busa doctor say Mema no ohwe mpempi da na mema no ya futa ya kese pa na no zo bia na de fu kese ya no basa.
Okay.
Na ku ba cho na me adum zo UK ta me 230 no ya me fro ne di nkomo.
Me ba jo me das baba.
Oh say if we kase no a simple a problem. E mema say wo hormone bi we mu e fe cortisol. So
e didn't be cortisol. Cortisol.
And yet, you know,
there be me can be an obese
hormone cortisol. CO and CORTIS or now cortisol do in fear be do some age be na levels na kostro. Na no emma sade etimi a deposit especially from na titus will be up sade we na fe unum BNNs and say unse unhia sa energy na then it's converted to fat.
Yeah.
And the cortisol na masane mano. And you be hu nkola bi wo okropo a Omo yare ma omo sa cortisol bi. Hormone, steroids.
All right.
Boom say na omo ya kase. We are na boom say max stretch max, right? Friends try warm. It's similar onyi bi okra wadi 12 years. Maybe or adrenal insufficiency bi ya ma omo say na nkura omo wo ya de bi a friend say glomerulonephritis ma omo steroids. And yes, remember cortisol levels no na ni na say lifestyle. See, this cortisol is the levels are raised when your lifestyle is.
All right. My main call Italy. TK. Italiano. What is it? TK. What is it? Me too. TK. What imika?
Hello.
Italiano. What imika? My too. Well, I mean, as thanks all to yourself. Oh, what you are? My main call me about my Richie. Richie, what is it? Nanaba Timika. Then they go see.
Good morning.
What is it?
Yami Adom now, sir.
Boy, any Makwemo. Yama say, who did for them? Mammy, you.
Our teacher, made a jacket, call my doctor. Doctor Michao.
That's it.
Doctor, cortisol now, Canadian, can I miss Miss Rawa? Diniano was a repetitive Nana, Madame Vita was serious. Who will come out them so? Doctor, Miss Raw, Miss Fana called the children on. I am the Muyami Yapa, I am Mitiasia. Mrs. One more than they bomb to us all.
Dear, come on. This is ya come was
cool. The Bajatinga.
Aye.
Miss Fana called her, they come to us one more. I am the Muyami Yapa, Diana Doctor. Now, my son in Jackasia come in your back or Germany, a funny show boy. So, you Pagu spends also for us and pa. And yeah, Dinamidam.
And yes, Sicilian so come on. Yeah, dear, those who mupa, auntie. Na, arthritis to me, sir. Now, sometimes repetitive strain. Oh, chinchim see now. Oh, na Juma, oh, yeah. So, maybe how unanti for so the whole day, Robert Nantis are up and down. Na so big house all those animal money in us so etimima. Sisi ya deba. Says na ema enamna ewo ochi ho no na mana gene. Na agene it can be painful. And those are some of the causes of and impokra nipa the way I obesi atrasia kra say no. So on atrasia kra there should be a specific way of sitting. Oh, and anantie kra no. There should be a specific way of walking. Okay. Yes, the beer no kunkum. Yes, for a long time you have a backache. All right. And a mass is mass be almost heavy.
Well, a man who nufu akazagasiano.
They tend to have
nufu akasepa
because the stress at the back.
Okay. It is an amount of chia 1 year.
Now the treatment, na me the ana mempen said do no be 1-2 days and wajai. Okay. So severe back pain said the papa can that's a brufen abanoma instead of the normal 3 days no I saw no for continuously for about a week. Okay. So that the don't know which now muja no na koso ayi sa pain free ho. All right. Now 2 days now hotel now jaya. You see the basic inflammatory process has not gone.
That's all right. Doctor Mamen Kobi ho Northampton. Northampton for what to say?
Nyame ade kwacho say.
Body ni makwem doctor wa.
That's what the son of so being heart failure, is it treatable? And I say, Obefa drugs until so
okay. Yes. It all depends on what causes the heart failure. So because diabetes to me causes heart failure. So now a hole in heart to me causes heart failure. This is a hole in heart, for instance. Say operation na yesisa kwano. Then you are cured completely. So for ventricular septal defect and American say babies who have an aneurysm, Kawasaki disease and American was reno. And you say so still immunoglobulins, even sometimes we give steroids, it gets healed. Into your then your heart failure disappears. Name no say a genetic, some fancy be Down syndrome say you'll be for AVSD. Down syndrome from Kola na omonima say sabi Japanese for So collabisa and tia mentally retarded children. Chromosomes no, yeah, it will be a chromosome 21. There's a problem with it. And so if it's genetic, chromosomal abnormality, you have to live with that. Now. Yes, may answer fully because
chambers.
Question will be very important.
The top 2 chambers are called the atrium.
Sabi have blood pressure and the cause heart failure. Now to 2 blood pressure, no
the bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atrium and pump it to the lungs.
But say
and the body.
If there's a structural problem,
the chambers are separated by valves, which control the direction of blood flow.
In most
there are
people
4 valves.
Unfortunately,
tricuspid,
the jokes are not making one 7 lasers. You may have to take them for the
and
rest
aortic.
Circulation
begins at the right side of the heart, where blood from the body comes to the right atrium.
Mamenko isia ho e America na yamra na miso bi amema say gadus ne Mr. Richard nso emisa questions na me jam no so nga interview isia what is it
left atrium and then to the left ventricle.
Isia otimika
it is pumped to the aorta and the rest of the body.
Isia otimika America isia otimika
on the right side of the heart.
And then wo fra no mo jafo na to ebi na say wo mo koye no be ebi
and the right ventricle.
Well, okay, say gadus but so lawyer so Doctor Tiwani
blood flows through the pulmonic
valve
to go to the lungs.
The
separates the left atrium and the left ventricle. Blood flows from the left ventricle to the aorta and to the rest of the body.
Because Hong Kong, Japan, and Norway,
take blood back to the heart.
Because we so chairman as a free and
the heart artery muscle. The right coronary artery supplies blood to the bottom and the back of the heart. The left coronary artery splits into 2 vessels. One branch supplies blood to the front of the heart. The other branch delivers to the left side of the heart.
In particular.
An electric system transmits signals throughout the heart to control its pumping.
Very well
controlled. Starts in the sinoatrial or SA node,
and so we are not playing a bin park. You mean Nipa Bemia is Nigeria, Mark Vivian Fo,
Cameroonian footballers,
and I say also a Tottenham players. Original park is Wana Kutuku. The only Zananas, any ancient active Zano,
the ventricle.
The Yamshi because I Sunday, Saturday,
carry the signal throughout the muscle so that they contract.
Yes, I know. I know. A dear Bain, a course idea.
Why are they? Oh, said I make us say, you Ghana, no, some not Sabina, and you Emma Senate.
It lies behind and to the left of your breastbone or sternum.
The purpose
is to pump blood through blood vessels, arteries, and veins to all parts of your body. The inside of the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The top 2 chambers are called the atria and are collection chambers for blood. The bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atria and pump it to the lungs and the body. The chambers are separated by valves which control the direction of blood flow. There are 4 valves: tricuspid, pulmonic, mitral, and aortic. Circulation begins at the right side of the heart, where blood from the body comes to the right atrium. This blood passes to the right ventricle,
there must be some
where it is
hidden
pumped to the lungs to receive oxygen.
Like rheumatic heart.
Once it receives oxygen, it flows to the left atrium and then to the left ventricle,
and this vigorous
where
training,
it is pumped to the aorta and the rest of the body.
The heart, it actually exerts so much pressure
on
the
right
heart.
side of the heart,
and there is
the tricuspid
so
valve
much that the heart
separates the right atrium and the right ventricle, allowing
Secondly,
blood to enter the ventricle
with electrical
but not
activity.
flow backwards
Sometimes
to the
electrical
atrium.
activity in a free right heart
Flows
in the
through the pulmonic valve to go to the lungs. On the left side of the heart, the mitral valve separates the left atrium and the left ventricle.
Trains in a car,
blood flows from the left ventricle to the aorta through the aortic valve and to the rest of the body.
That's how
arteries
the human body
carry blood with oxygen and other nutrients throughout the body. Veins
so
take blood back to the heart, which pumps it to the lungs to be oxygenated.
A health facility.
The heart arteries
provide
oxygen and nutrients to the
Luckily,
heart
there was a
muscle.
doctor.
The right coronary artery supplies blood to the bottom and the back of the heart.
The left coronary artery splits into two vessels. One branch supplies blood to the front of the heart. The other branch delivers blood to the left side of the heart. An electric system transmits signals throughout the heart to control its pumping. The electrical signal starts in the sinoatrial or SA node, which is located in the upper portion of the right atrium and is known as the natural pacemaker of the heart. The electrical signal passes down to the lower chambers of the heart via the atrioventricular which controls the signals of the atrium. Mame call Maxwell Boachi ho no bisa sem. Boachi what to say? Hello. Boachi. Boachi mentie wo ho why tie yen. Boachi to me ka?
Miti. Okay. Good morning.
Good afternoon, London.
Okay. Pacho, because I was easily, me got problems. You and person me sure doctor here.
What are
Pacho, me what me what diabetes, and doctor no what was see I be what me was see me trimu and I be hormone as well. I swell up na between who know. Body be me hununti oma me na my week ama me nine me sa ba ka say be a week some paralysis halfway but say me to me and anti ba me san me na me san no I ti me enjoy my papa
na me uso be sat here na me be about diabetes causing heart problem. Your friend dilated cardiomyopathy
in the ventricle. Pathways carry the signal throughout the muscle so that they can at the same time to pump blood to the lungs and through the body.
That is what he may be having. Now, unfortunately, no.
The heart is a muscle about the size of your fist. It lies behind and to the left of your breastbone or sternum. The purpose of the heart is to pump blood through blood vessels, arteries, and veins to all parts of your body. The inside of the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The top 2 chambers are called the atria and are collection chambers for blood. The bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atria and pump it to the lungs and the body. The chambers are separated by valves, which control the direction of blood flow.
Diabetes at your heart.
There are 4 valves:
tricuspid,
pulmonic, mitral, and aortic. Circulation begins at the right side of the heart, where blood from the body comes to the right atrium. All right, Regina, we'll be beside Doctor to the right ventricle, where it is pumped to the lungs to receive oxygen. Once it receives oxygen, it flows to the left atrium and then to the left ventricle, where it is pumped to the aorta and the rest of the body. On the right side of the heart, the tricuspid valve separates the right atrium and the right ventricle, allowing blood to enter the ventricle but not flow backwards to the atrium. Blood flows through the pulmonic valve to go to the lungs. On the left side of the heart, the mitral valve separates the left atrium and the left ventricle. Blood flows from the left ventricle to the aorta through the aortic valve and to the rest of the body. Arteries carry blood with oxygen and other nutrients throughout the body. Veins take blood back to the heart, which pumps it to the lungs to be oxygenated.
Very difficult to find one particular
coronary arteries provide oxygen and nutrients to the heart muscle. The right coronary artery supplies blood to the bottom and the back of the heart. The left coronary artery splits into one branch supplies blood to the front of the heart. The other branch delivers blood to the left side of the heart. An electric system transmits signals throughout the heart to control its pumping. The electrical signal starts in the sinoatrial or SA node, which is located in the upper portion of the right atrium. It's known as the natural pacemaker of the heart. The electrical signal passes down to the lower chambers of the heart via the atrioventricular, which controls the signal before the ventricle. me kwan kra ehunu kra
absolutely na mom no era de bia me kase so be dia bo modern ase vegetables ma wom ya ni bia be na fruits wom na mom no thick carbohydrate ni sade no
is a muscle about the size of your fist.
Doctor Obi wa no so so kono go be so say but me ma maybe be some say me we asafu bi our English school mo asafu omo say omo ye nipa be 20 to 30 one person be ma won chire
the inside of the heart is
divided into four chambers but eno no
the top two chambers are
and omra studio ha omo say we dey o say uba won akache na obema won chire sebe enya u petrus kade enya de bebo ade o behwe o tina omo ye man pray for
petrus kade na make say na be free call meeting kings no maka just very soon I'll be all over the place
but konongo my dear
mitral circulation begins at the right side of the heart. Blood from the body comes to the right atrium. Blood passes to the right ventricle, where it is pumped to the lungs to receive oxygen. Once it receives oxygen, it flows to the left atrium, and then to the left ventricle.
Kodongo baby and now no very hard for me and Patrick can win control driver but can control man na sound in here okay Patrick met you
yeah Kugu
yes met you
Mr. Doctor
what do you so
doctor we just quick question be drive me now man nipa pray ke say na person who say be a didi wi a bibi anywhere obetimi aya aduane say zuwa na say adrobi anu obetimi aya madua na say bia person dan temu because adwuma ne ya driving who didi wi nje say akwa say esu ye trade kaka na ebisa bet say time nim na time ade be so bibi anywhere obetimi anom a so bi ni obetimi anom a obetimi adaje say daje fata na say ekwa be so ni nam no say mutu ho na say sia na sia say person hu no kwa be fa so abi aduane wetu adaje sintem.
Okay. The question is, some say you say bibi obe no bet mama digest ya take place faster.
Yeah. Doctor, I try na ya Kodongo enwie answer na. Kodongo enwie my.
Because no be very important.
Yo go dey make am say. I'm say doctor wa kasa for diabetes ho maybe etwem. Na ka ositimi etisu diomaka ebe de pa say tempa na nipa ya onya diabetes. Maybe no cause of genetics ni ade but also some for dioma. I said, "Piane bi o ibi." And I say, "Udi sugar be so no so ma o diabetes." On say because now can the yare nehu. Papa complications now can be. I think you say the requires if you win. Na ukuma me fa wonchem maybe twem na ya abai ekodi sika. They want to get $40 million and this government is a more fancy diabetes centers. Our Ghana. If you be cram machine
is pumped to the aorta
on the right side
of the heart. The tricuspid valve separates the right atrium and the right ventricle, allowing blood to enter the ventricle but not flow back to the atrium. Blood flows through the pulmonic valve to go to the
pictures that extra profit $40 million and the one day and diabetes centers are it took mommy oh you head of diabetes sector kind of conference on the
pass it to the lungs to be oxygenated.
And then that was 20 years ago.
Coronary
to the
right artery supplies blood to the diabetes supplies blood to the front. The other branch delivers blood to the left side of the heart. Signals
answer the question. Oh, I mean, Adam if he said, "Yeah, chain that should be Ghana as a country." Yeah, chain that should be. But see, look, let me tell you, in the UK here, the rate at which medical
which controls the signals so the
advancement
atria can
take place
before the ventricles.
Yes, so they
In the ventricles,
say yeah
pathways
chain
carry the
say
signal
yeah
throughout the
I'm say yeah chain
muscle
the
so
be
that they contract at the
50
same
years
time
be and 100 years
blood
be
to the
and san ya
yeah so got 50 years because they be me sabe Semri Kwano more 49 years.
Absolutely.
Nina na mo 20. She say mo 49.
Oh.
Me come ani. And she says yeah, that's 50 years. Me ma nanse me ma me wu me benya 49. Na 50 years now can no. Everybody now. Mama kura po so so saying.
The number of yenuanom na yabusuafo ye twa omon nan because of diabetes. Oh Ghana no. You have no idea. Now, I remember some kura some kolan na diabetes. On ma menum kura ntimi mfa o say sika om de be fa trok do ma kokon na cha na kolebu they don't have it.
And the bani kura
nti akura no timi wu.
The chambers are separated.
No yeah, na dem na meka. Na me ba ha me be tra djuma yedi. Nya djuma yedi.
There are 4 valves.
Ghanaian doctors have actually come together and
mitral,
collected money.
And aortic.
We go there ourselves
at the right side of the heart,
where
blood from the body comes to the right
atrium. Give it to the patient themselves.
This blood passes to the right ventricle,
because
where it is pumped to the lungs to receive oxygen.
I'm not
once it receives oxygen, it flows
to the left
40
million
now, where it is pumped to the aorta and the rest
and when are we going to stop all this?
Oh, Kungani, thank you so much. Mama Rose, I want to say, colleague, our Croydon. Oskuku, in fact, Mirisha Mosemri, all the way from Croydon, our Lombeck runabout, Lombeck Honawo, I also share and some paying Naspa, ultimately, so Naspa Radio, Naspa TV, and you just say, after maybe I'll take a piano. Ebusiame, American Crazy Pair, Ebusiafo, say Gadus, and I must have Sakodi, and our Gadus, one send me a behiti, Dr. De, what can be, Ebusiafo, so yet one calls, it be air for already, but in Sembia now, Becca, answer be a Mary Babekui, Nambeka, now see if you're
I'm say doctor Kasano. To say diabetes, you can say, because you know, you have a can no better than politics. But you penny for an idea, and near my be Bria, course, or Ghana. Yari ceremony idea and Cosina, Ninano, Nipe Wuni Adina, and form because that day, Mahama Dawa or private jet in the South Africa, or call Benya first class. And soon I are one more mochi or pioneer. Taxpayers no and so form about form me 40 million ada muko disca no timinya ska no mo dia kosi park bi Kumasi park e kosi Ratio park and so we come for anoche na incubators ni ho lift kura na e de be fa patients oba anyim a kire ofro abronsan no de fro abronsan timi ewo na ne be tia be si from no wu kwayi voter region omo World Bank oba edampa so awo aka na obe wo yesisi kodampa we say so na obi na receive man na ne ba na twa obeda from na ne komo bunu enima we nyina ekoso enso ye man no mo ti wono so nipa ba hwe ho still as an koto aba ti e go ka doctor wa hwe na de o ti woni mu fere na ye de akodi atim ye de no be so ochina the last question ni who kasa no ka cortisol na me say madam cool sire na ma bi so ka sen kasa repeat na se de osi cheche mu se ema yafu yi etimi eye kese kakra ni eyi na ye mu bi no ese na me ko school se bi ama be dru me ko ano wapa na me ko mi nya hwi ni kani ba na me ko di KFC me di sa me ba fie che mi nya me ko kakra e de fi mo na bi ama sa nkwan kakra sa na mada na ni nyina no atem me
America mi sa sem na abre what is it
Mfacha huyo na uswe.
Body ni makwe mabena na mtio.
Provide
oxygen. Bebreku. Any doctor, me chia doctor so bebre.
Right coronary arteries.
Me pese doctor check say next week nyami adom no ba. On check your portions say you did say be anam ne portions say ne here for the day no and
an electric system transmits
carbohydrates say ne here for the day no nti say e be possible yes the doctor say next week oba on match say em say carbohydrate na na e bro so for portion for the carbohydrate so the good yami adom next week on match say
okay
man bi so bisa hole in heart no em say one explain and then we am some couple brace tie bet me aboy
holy heart no holy heart no the tie mo an say because akoma no yo benkum ne oni fa
signal throughout the muscle
by mistake and quite to put to be that benkum no so wall woni mi no ntam eni say ni mi no kwan dem so by mistake abode no the bia enya 100% and no the friend holding heart no
it lies behind and to the left of your
ventricular septal defect and as atrial septal.
The purpose of the heart is to pump blood through blood vessels,
arteries,
and veins to all parts of your body. The inside of the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The top 2 chambers are called the atria, and are collection chambers for blood.
So the
bottom 2 chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atria and pump it to the lungs and the body. The chambers are separated by valves, which control the direction of blood flow.
If you want minerals, no minerals,
tricuspid,
vitamins,
pulmonic,
and sana the akana and namnis are
50%.
Doctor, also
circulation begins at the right side.
Now, body, also cortisol. I don't know. Remember to know.
This blood passes to the right ventricle.
You say a man going
now I know for some reason one will agree to lifestyle my cortisol levels
it flows to the left atria, and then to the left
because we'll be texting me say a madru na memedru na ma dey so anyway
oba no bia obehu say
the right atrium and the right ventricle.
Okay,
allowing blood to enter the ventricle but not flow backwards to the atrium.
Say ma bi wo ha ovarian
pulmonic valve to go to the lungs.
So mepacho we dey maybe say no discover say do no or you gonna near
and the left ventricle.
Okay. Now the spell na nyeke o AC
but ni pronunciation na maybe say
cortisol.
Say yes and he can you groom.
Carry blood with oxygen throughout the body.
Okay. Well it's very nice. It is that na kono go bisa say dey be na diabetes. Yes she na diabetes ba. The exact cause is not
provide oxygen and nutrients.
The entire diabetes and say e bia na
right coronary artery supplies blood to the bottom and the back of the heart. The left coronary artery is split into 2 vessels. One branch supplies blood to the front of the heart. The other branch delivers blood to the left side of the heart. An electrical system transmits signals throughout the heart to control its function. The electrical signal starts in the sinoatrial, or SA node, which is located in the upper portion of the right atrium and is known as the natural pacemaker of the heart. The electrical signal passes down to the lower chamber.
The exact cause of diabetes is not.
Thank you so much. Open doctor number no be a watching open doctor on the website www.coffee-edu.com www.coffee-edu.com and the so papa still that's why active very nice website. So open the number now 079 50 55 30 32. I repeat it slowly 079 50 55 30 32 0044 79 50 55 30 32. Dr. Kofi Edu mo hwe TV so there so am behu na mo ne Dr. Edin Komo enti ufo afra mo ne kai so be for Dr. na Dr. Edin Komo 0044 79 50 55 30 32. I love my job. Me papa papa in fact me that say ding me de cut. I love it. Enti me that say one thing kan you register call there and me mo bia no what obi fu aboje say opompo. Doctor me ma boye mbese etintin pa o mitumi no bi. Ma boye say no.
Doctor de bema kai hu say steroid.
Na yanga ya fusu aka.
It's an anabolic steroid.
Minia say gadi so to nyina here na fu.
What say ana athletes bi wo ha yes o makono anabolic steroid.
Oh, say no
no.
In the ventricles,
pathways
carry the signal throughout the muscle so that they can
without even realizing
to pump blood to the lungs
Nigeria
and through the body.
Those are steroids.
Okay.
It reduces your stress levels until you
it is I know say onuma utumi kokwan so pa
it lies behind and to the left of your breastbone or sternum.
Remember Matthew onuma utumi ko adwuma na mo hwe ni ye mesra nkofa say aduru bi aminim.
Yes, on a serious note,
the inside of the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The top 2 chambers are called the atria and are collection chambers for blood. The bottom two chambers are called the ventricles and receive the blood from the atria and the body. The chambers are separated by valves, which control the direction of
Okay, but that's it. Respect to you, DJ Okoto, and I see all the papa, bro. That's it. It's me, Pato Shannon, so, and exactly from 6 o'clock. The Pato 6 o'clock going. Obeti, at the event on Bayo English Roman and Ekufado, and Oman Penny, Obeti in life or Naspa, so the Shannon, so, Missy, and 6 o'clock landing time. Juma Obedi Ewaha, and Ekufado Dankwa, and Oman Penny that we're called Dear Walk for Obeti Wonka, live or Naspa. You made it in because Naspa Radio, edition Super Papa, Naspa TV, about activate, you know, edition so about your Oko YouTube out to Mboku Spencer when you're live in our hall, and I say Oko Facebook, your one, Oko men and answer for Cook Spencer, when you're your Facebook wall, not for share. It's what I'm shooting in our life. We'll be there to represent Naspa. But I say, Cook Spencer, a baby could be ready. Adiane, Mekwang. Bini abi a wote den It's me back on my Ghana akodi den kasebo if your man Ghana bremo this channel as I said earlier on 6 o'clock London time Mobeti enka if you pre Jericho Central London you go set up very beautiful and good setup and thank you so much what fire to say. And Columbus for you, I'm more promising us for the Mama and Temwa, extra more. Join Chaplain to me plan to go my Ghana. I said, one my light off walk to International Portal. In fact, Meland way, but I don't think back. That's it. Bye bye.
Savings and loans. Mama, it's a different one,